we've been doing an awful lot of research into this, and we're really excited to meet you because we like your career. But everybody's saying, or a lot of people, a lot of influential people are saying that this is a really defining role, or it's a redefining role for you. People are already talking about Oscar nods. You must feel incredibly powerful at the moment, and incredibly thankful.
Well, I'm trying to let it make me feel good whilst not letting it be the only thing making me feel how I feel about myself. Okay. I try not to define myself by outside forces too much, because it swings the other way too.
And for sure, you've said you've never made any attempt to hide the fact that you've fought your own battles in the past.
Sure.
I wonder how much of that you've brought to this role.
Oh, sure. I had a lot of personal experience to draw from, as well as from people around me, and yeah, sure. I've learned to live with depression.
Yeah, was this really difficult for you? You know, because that's the thing. It's not like you're playing a role. I mean, you are, but there's so much in there that could actually relate to you. It feels so personal.
Yeah, it was difficult. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, it was a lot. It was more difficult than I thought it would be, but less difficult than like being a garbage man, probably.
I'm sure. The widest body of your work, for which I'm sure most people are familiar, is comedy. But which would you say is the easier part for Sarah to play, comedy or such an incredibly hard-hitting role such as this?
Well, comedy comes easier for me, yeah. And I mean, I do think that it's not a totally original conceit that comedy and drama, are adjacent. They share a wall at least, and there's a lot of darkness that surrounds comedy. We're dropping like flies, but yeah, it's easier for me to do comedy, I guess. Okay. But this was interesting. I wanted to say fun, but it wasn't fun. But it was very worthwhile for me. It was a great experience.
On a more serious note, okay, are we going to see more of Ollie in the next series of Bob's Burgers?
I hope so, yes. Ollie and Andy. I'm hoping they'll kill Andy off, so it'll just be Ollie. None of that old sister of mine, Laura Silverman, just me. This one.
Who's the nicer Silverman, you or your lovely sister?
Me. No. Laura and I we love doing Ollie and Andy. It's so fun, and we get to do it together and improvise a bit, and it's a great group of people.
Sure,
love it over at
We're far more interested in what you've got to say than your dress, but it would be doing the designers a disservice not to at least mention it. Can you tell us who you're wearing?
Leela Rose.
Well, you wear Leela Rose well, and that pout is making me high. Love that work. Cheers. Good luck.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.